So SmartHab is a smart home operator for real estate developers. So we are taking the waves of a booming market, which is the smart home global market, which is expected to quadruple in the next 4 years. And in France, we expect the billings of this sector to be 2 billion in 2020 from 300 million last year. We are really in a momentum in the smart home in Europe and in France in particular. Why? Because we have more than 80% of the residents that are ready and interested by smart home solutions, but only 1% of homes are already set up and equipped. And what we have seen is a pain in the market for real estate developers like Crédit Immobilier, which is a very good company, because they have no solution for this. The existing incumbents like Legrand, Schneider, they are not into digital. They don't want to address the end users. They don't want to address data. And the IoT champions like Nest or Netatmo, they are only focusing on B2C retail channels, not on the B2B. So if you are B2B in the construction and real estate, it's a pain. It's a fragmented market, you have multiple vendors, and it's not your business. What we are doing is we are providing to real estate developers an end-to-end solution, scalable, fully open, fully IP, covering all the aspects of a smart home solution. Our market, our focus is France. Why? Because it's #1 real estate market in Europe. We have the potential of 300,000 new homes, either new or in rehab, to equipped every year. So that's what we are addressing, and our goal, this company has only 6 months, is to equip and set up 10,000 flats in 2020 and 30,000 in 2025. To do that, we are bringing to the real estate developers a set of expertise they don't have, very far from the construction skills they know and they know about. What about? It's all about IT technology. Of course, we are not producing the connected objects we set up in the homes, but we are providing all the set around in software, algorithm, middleware, and all this, but I will not go in the details. So what is a smart home solution today? It's something that addresses the needs that are ready, which are around security, how I protect my home with an alarm system, with alert. It's all about well-being, how I know how much energy I'm consuming, and it's all about control, and it's also around heating and reducing your energy consumption. We are bringing a lot of innovation and R&D in that. Our vision is that we equip the whole building when it's constructed or renovated. It means that we covered all the apartments with connected objects, which are managed by what we call a SHOT, which is a very smart gateway that we put into the building, which are mini computers that are monitoring all the features and that are connected to the cloud and our softwares. We're already in the business, so this company has 6 months, but we have already a pipe of 500 houses to equip in the next 8 months, and another book of 500,000 this year, and we expect to make 1.5 or 2.5 next year. So you see we have big names like Groupe SNI, Troisef, Vinci Immobilier, Cofim. We are discussing with Nexity, with Bouygues Immobilier, with Kaufman & Broad, and of course we will discuss with Crédit Immobilier. We are also releasing our app this week because we are selling to the B2Bs, but at the end we are addressing a good services to the end users and the residents. They will manage their smart home system with this. To finish, this company has been created by a bunch of veterans of the real estate and internet. I'm in this business for the last 20 years. And our first building is Crystal Park Residence, which will be...
the time is up for SmartHab!
That's very short.
Thank you. So, jury, for the last time this morning, are you ready with your questions? Mic is on. And here we go for 3 minutes of questions.
To understand well, it's an application, it's an IT system that you propose?
It's everything. It's an end-to-end system from the consulting who is working with the real estate developers to adapt the system to their projects. It's hardware, because we are putting hardware in the construction, during the construction. It's a set of softwares, our own softwares, automation softwares, machine learning softwares that are computing the data coming from the homes. And at the end, for the end users, it's just an app, because it doesn't have to know how it works. In your car, you have a computer on board. You don't know how it works on your BMW or your Peugeot. You just have a very good interface. So it's covering the end-to-end system.
So you have to work during the construction actually of the building.
We have standardized everything because we know to put our system on the existing processes of construction. We don't change the way the real estate developers they work. We come into every single part of the processes with our system, and it's ready. They don't have to learn. We don't have to spend time on a blueprint with an architect. Just ready to be included in their construction.
What's the price of a standard setup?
Yeah, the price is around 1,000 euros, which is half the price of what you can get if you go to some vendors. 1,000 euros for one flat.
For one flat.
So if you have a 25 houses, 25 apartments building, it's around 25,000 euro, which is a very low cost because in the current market, in Nantes, you have a lot of projects you have seen around. They are sold around 5,000–6,000 euros the square meter. Our impact on the square meter price is between 15 and 20 euros. So it's a no-brainer to decide to equip your flats with that.
And my understanding that you integrate a lot of different solutions. So what's your margin all in all on those 1,000 as of today?
Our gross margin, after having paid the hardware and la main d'œuvre, the guys who are going into the construction, is above 50%. That's what we have to cover our investment costs for all the software and the maintenance. Because we have also a part of the revenue, which is a repeat business with all the charges and the licenses for maintaining the system. So
it's not only 1,000 euros then?
So it's 1,000 euros, but over 10 years, each flat will bring us around 3,000 to 4,000 because we have 1,000 euros for the setup, and then each flat will create a revenue of 100, 150 euros in licenses every year.
And who do you charge this to?
We have two clients here. We have what we call the
sorry,
community of the
guys.
residents and the residents.
Blah, blah, blah.